Om Shanti, everyone. Welcome to the next normal. I'm your host, Sister Jenna. We're producing this from the Brahma Kumaris Meditation Museums, and Monday through Fridays, we have a chance to just be intimately connected at a very high level. You know, the world has such negativities. It's just everywhere you turn. There's an issue here, there's an issue there, there's a problem here. And you very rarely can turn on the news and hear about a solution. Would you agree? When was the last time you turned on any of the news stations and they were giving you a solution to the world's crisis? Maybe, of course, that's not their responsibilities, but don't you wish you could hear more solutions to all the decay of humanity? When I think about the billions of dollars that are donated towards war, I think about billions of dollars being donated towards elevating the minds of people around the world. It just makes sense to me. And yet, there are a few of us who just don't think in that way. We just don't think about how to use the resources of money to make the world a better place. And I really realize that there are two levels of consciousness that's existing. One of the reasons why I love the teachings of the Brahma Kumaris, especially in Raja Yoga meditation, is that you really come to realize you are the one that has to change. If you are not very peaceful, there's something happening in your thought process. If you can't love the person that you're living with, there is something going on with your thought vibration. Maybe you are not aligned. Maybe one is from Mars and the other one is from Venus. I get it. I live with a variety of planets here at Om Shanti Village, and each planet is their own kingdom and their own master, and they have a reason and a right to think the way they do, to be the way that they are. And there are times that one of the things that really troubles my spirit, and that's on me, that's not on them, is if I observe people not really being happy with each other. There's something that tears away in my heart. There's such a deep desire in me to see that we can do so much better together than apart. We make the world into this beautiful oasis of strength when we're together and we talk about unity, we talk about love, but do we do it? I've been in rooms where people talk so much about having love for each other, but they can't love the person that they're living with. I've been in counseling sessions with folks who are really head-on spouses, just can't see eye to eye, only because they're not able to see themselves. There's just such an expectation on other people. And so what happens, the mind becomes so peaceless. You think in a way that you shouldn't be thinking. You think with expectation, you think with desire, you think with regret, you think with shame. It all makes your mind so peaceful. And so we have the solution. We have the solution to every crisis in the world. Meditation. To meditate will be to create the global crisis. It will be to solve the global crisis. Global warming, poverty, violence, lack. It would all be solved if we just meditated. It's so easy. And for whatever reason, we run away from meditation. We are afraid to meditate. We say we don't have enough time to meditate. Or maybe we didn't enjoy the experience of meditation. Or maybe we witnessed somebody being very, what they call, what is that thing that they call, they're woo-woo. The secular world says, I'm woo-woo. There's nothing about the way that I've lived my life that is woo-woo. Nothing. You think about your spirit and you keep spinning the highest ideas of your spirit until you realize who you really are. In the teachings of Raja Yoga meditation, they say, the teachings say, spin the discus of realizing who you really are. Don't spin the discus of what people have criticized and judged you of. Don't spin the discus of how bad you think you are. Don't spin the discus of how awful a situation was. Spin the discus of realizing who you really are. A soul, beautiful, powerful, present, true, full. It's all sitting in you. It's sitting behind your eyes. Inside of you is this capable, able, trusting, inspiring, and profoundly powerful and stable being. And think about when you make breakfast, when you walk, when you move, when you go to work, when you're on a project. And that's the energy that you bring into the space. Because you meditate, you're bringing back the remembrance of who you really are. Without meditation, you're just a slave to a system that is going nowhere. The system of capitalism is a good system, but without values and virtues and principles, it is an illusion. You don't get anything much from it. It's temporary, I tell you. But what if you can develop not only financial wealth, physical beauty, environmental balance, and internally as a spirit, as a soul, you are contented and satisfied and true to your purpose? Would you not set an example of something profoundly beautiful for the world? Our world needs more examples of real living. Our world needs examples of true people. Our world needs to feel the essence of real spiritual beauty and purity. It needs to feel it through you. And we don't need to wait on anyone to become our savior anymore. We're no longer in that time. We are the ones that are going to save ourselves. Meditation saves your life. I'd like to take you into a meditation that will be led by the administrational head of the Brahma Kumaris, Sister Jenna. And I'm looking forward to what you'll be experiencing as you hear the fragrance of her vibration, the fragrance of her voice, meditating for almost 60 years. What is the energy that you will receive? And as a result of receiving that energy, how will you go out in the world and share yourself? Let's take a moment.
When I allow my heart to be generous, then in that generosity of spirit, I can let go and forgive and be able to find the freedom that I've always wanted. Let's experiment with a few minutes of meditation on the subject of forgiveness. Going on that inner journey, many thoughts come my way. And I don't pause to look at all the things that are distracting me. I stay on the course of going deeper and deeper inside. I find memories, photographs that are imprinted on my mind. But not only the scenes, different memories come and they stir different feelings within the soul. I ask myself, what are the feelings I want to nurture and support? Feelings of pain, of suffering, or the feelings of love and joy? I know what I want, and so I decide I want to finish the memories of the pain and sorrow. So why am I holding on to those? I realize I haven't been able to forgive those who caused me pain and sorrow. I still hold them responsible. I haven't been able to do anything about it on an external level, but I still blame them and carry those feelings of being a victim. But now I come to a decision. I want to be able to let go of sorrow. And I can only do that if I take the power of love from God and allow my heart to be open and generous. And in that generosity of spirit, I let go. I let go of the thought of being a victim. I've learned lessons from the past. I hold those lessons. But now I want space. I want freedom. And I bid farewell to the oppressor and the situation. And with the power of love, not only forgive, but also put a full stop. I let go. I forget. I hold a memory of truth, a memory of beauty, of joy. I have the power to choose my memories. I close the chapter of sorrow and hold the memories of joy. burden has shifted. I feel free and light. The road ahead is open. I can move as swiftly as I choose, now that I am free. Om Shanti.
Welcome back. Wasn't that soothing for the soul? Just imagine that you're meditating almost 60 years of your life, just taking care of humanity to your highest ability. And I just ask you to think, do you think meditation when you look at Sister Jenna, or you think about whatever vibration you're feeling from her is bad for the world? Absolutely not. So why aren't 8 billion of us meditating? Even babies come with a meditative energy. And somehow, some way, we've lost our way from that direction. But it's time for us to turn inwards and to look at ourselves much deeper. I don't know if Santosh can put promo of an event. Actually, there's a flyer we have of Sister Jenna. She'll be coming into New York on June 26th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., Knowing the Soul from Awareness to Action, featuring the renowned Dr. Thomas Moore, author of Care of the Soul. And of course, Sister Jenna will be visiting us from Mount Abu, India. It'll be moderated by Karen Brailsford, author of Sacred Landscapes of the Soul. And we'll have our beautiful entertainer and singer, Kristen Hoffman, Thomas West, who is the executive of the director of Peace Studio, Roberta Brown, a Tibetan sound healer, and Jiali Wang, which a choreographer and a dancer. And if you can please register at the level of the note that is on that promo, you'll be able to get more information. It'll be at the J Conference, Bryant Park, 109 West 39th Street, New York City. It is something that I don't feel you should miss because it will have an incredible energy to it. If you've got friends in New York which you would like to also invite to experience the fragrance of Sister Jenna, but also of the narrative and the conversation that they'll be sharing, please do, please do. So now, there's something that happens when people look at you in the eyes. There's a feeling that souls get, because thought is a vibration, vibration gives an energy. Thought is an energy, energy gives a vibration. It's all interconnected. Whatever you're thinking, it creates a vibration and an aura around you. If you're thinking based on realizing who you really are, nobody can come and deceive you, and you won't deceive anyone, because you'll become very deeply experienced in love is the way, peace is the way, purity is the way, kindness is the way, to be generous is the way. How many things are you going to try to take and claim from the world? How much do you want from humanity? When we die, as you know, my mom left the body a month ago. She took nothing with her but her experiences. And as much as she might have had a very deep, intimate relationship with me, she couldn't take me with her. And I couldn't stop her from going. And the only thing she took were all the feelings that she created inside of her soul. All the memories and the experiences of what she did in her life. When you meditate, you find solutions to not creating the same mistakes over and over again. There's something about your eyes. They tell people who you are. Here's a very beautiful, simple meditation on the eyes of many of our yogis, senior yogis. And I want you to just step back and feel the vibration of what it tells you. There'll be some of great strength, great love, great peace, great innocence, great joy, all because of who those souls are behind their eyes. Let's take a moment. Every time I look into those eyes, I just surrender to a deeper place in me, like it's a love that has always existed. There's a power. There are stories there inside, beautiful stories. But when you connect the soul now to Baba, to God's light, it becomes a completely different concept for you. Your life really changes. So what I'd like to do is to take us to chat, and let's see what chat is saying about who we are, and why is it that people are so afraid of meditating? Santosh, can you give me an idea of what chat would say about people that are afraid of meditating? People may be afraid to meditate for various reasons, stemming from misconceptions, always that, or personal fears. Here are some misconceptions. Misunderstanding of meditation. That's true. Some people think meditation is completely emptying the mind. It is not. Let me just do a disclaimer. It is not emptying the mind. Fear of doing it wrong. Many people worry they won't meditate correctly or achieve the desired results. Just don't go into meditation with expectation. Personal fears and psychological barriers. Fear of confronting your inner thoughts. I think this is the biggest thing about meditating. Sometimes we're so scared of seeing what we're thinking. Don't be. Majority of your thoughts of fear are from your past. Forget it. It's over. It's done. Fear of silence and stillness. In today's fast-paced, constantly connected world, the silence and stillness of meditation can feel uncomfortable or even unsettling for some. A lack of control. Control was always about ego. And so when you're meditating, you're released, you're completely surrendered. You've let everything go. So a lack of control is a good thing. Practical concerns, time constraints. People will tell me, "Oh, Sister Jenna, I really want to come to the Meditation Museum. I just don't have the time." Not true. They think they have time constraints. Physical discomfort. Sometimes sitting still is uncomfortable. Cultural or religious concerns. Everyone meditated. Jesus, Buddha, everyone. Now, previous negative experiences could be some factor that people might feel wasn't good for them in meditation. And overcoming now the fear of meditation, let's look at that. Education and understanding, Raja Yoga meditation. Start small. Meditate for 1 minute a day if you're a beginning meditator. Guided meditation, there are millions of guided meditations available now. Create a good environment, a comfortable environment, and integrate into your daily practice. We do something in the Brahma Kumaris called traffic control. So every hour in the hour, we pause for a moment of silence and we remember God, Baba, and then we let the love of that vibration sink in. So what else we've got here, Santosh? Create a comfortable environment, mindful approach always. Seek support. We are available and there's so many various choices. Our wonderful friend from Hyderabad that we had an event with, Daiji, he's now here in the US. I think he's in, I don't know where, I think New Jersey was the last time I heard he was visiting. So we've got seek support if you need it, patience and compassion, integrate. And so again, anybody can meditate. It's all about the quality of your thoughts. Pay attention to the quality of your thinking and you will solve your life's problems and also be a contributor towards global solutions. All right, so today's Avyak signal, which are the thoughts from above that are very subtle, that come after our regular class in the Brahma Kumaris. Now be an easy and a constant karma yogi. That is, be an easy yogi who constantly stays in samadhi, contemplation. Those who always remain a karma yogi will remain virtuous. You cannot separate your dharma, religion, from your karma, your actions. In other words, walk your talk. You're revealing who you are. While performing any action, let your religion, that is your dharna, be complete. When you are very busy in your actions, then let your dharma also be as much. Let the two sides of the scale be equal, then you will be said to be elevated and one with a divine intellect and one who is a karma yogi soul. I love these Avyak signals. They really hit you in the right place. So let me say hello to our beautiful community and friends out there. Good morning, Gigi. Good morning, Kambili. I hope you enjoyed the meditation today. Divya Baba, Om Shanti, Dale. Hi, Jasmeet. Hi, Jasmeet. Om Shanti. Oh, this brother, I tell you, we have such a soul connection. Hi, Jasmeet. Where are you? When are you coming to visit us? You've got to come to Washington and visit me. Bring the whole family. So, Lilu, oh, I'm so glad you're on today. Lavinia, Sentilbai, Beth, Edrabis, forgive me, my glasses are not on. Barbara, Anita, Jyoti, Madhavi, Shobha-ben, Kushali, Sonia, Om Shanti, Joanna, Cochran, thank you. Ramila-ben, oh Ramila-ben, thank you for your donation as well. We got that yesterday. Keep sending it in. Oh my gosh. Guys, thanks for everything that you're doing. Ramila-ben, we got yours yesterday. Thank you so much. Denise, Sister Geeta's buddy of back in the day. And Rosa, thanks for the wonderful message. Rosa, I'll address your issue, I think maybe next week, but it was a great, great question, which I'll definitely respond to when we have a little bit more time. So everybody out there, let's increase a little bit of our meditation. Integrate your thoughtfulness and mindfulness along the way. Meditation is going to save your life. There's just no twos about it. The most beautiful place to live is inside of your mind. Just clean it up a little bit. Put everything in order. Talk to your mind with love. Talk to yourself with love. In the way you would talk to your child who's having a rough day. You wouldn't yell and scream at them or isolate yourself from them. You would say, it's okay, honey, it's going to be fine. Just forget that it happened. Talk to yourself like that. It's meditation, but keep God with you. And the more you keep God's energy and God's light, so much strength will come in you. You can deal with anything. Anything. Thanks for joining us today on The Next Normal. I've been telling you I'm trying to reduce all my attachments, so I'm practicing to love everybody the same. And when you practice to love people the same, just the interpretation and the stories just change. Don't let anyone so powerful, don't make anybody become so powerful that they stop you from loving them. That's not fair to you. It's not fair to them. And no one has permission to take away your happiness unless you gave it to them. Have a lovely day. Take care. And thank you so much for joining The Next Normal. See you again soon. Meditation. Intimate experiences with the divine through contemplative practices. A common sentient series by Sacred Stories Publishing. The quieter you become, the more you're able to hear. Rumi. A time to choose. We find ourselves right now in the age of great transformation, one of the most consequential moments in human history. These are indeed the times that the great prophets and seers throughout the millennia have spoken about. Mankind has experienced and survived many eras of tremendous change, of course, yet with each turn of the spiral, the permutations become more amplified, as if there will be one final revolution of the cycle that turns it all around, so we can start anew once more.